So 3b, in this half chapter, they gave us the plural forms, right? The nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, and vocative cases, right? For second declension, masculine, or neuters, the articles, the nouns, and the adjective, or an adjective, right? A first and second declension, as we'll see later. So I've underlined the verbs in red as usual, and the imperatives I have highlighted in green. All right, so ende tuto proscere ho pilipos, ho pilipos estin ho tu dikeapolidos huios, pais megas te kai Andreos, pere de ton depnon pros ton patera, epe de es ton agron es bine ton patera kai lege el te duro o pater idu, to depnon pero, Miketi un pone alla catiste kai depne. Catiste, rather. Okay, so antuto means meanwhile, right? Gives that away to you right down here. All right, what? So the verb is proscere, approaches. Cere by itself is motion, pros the words, right? So e-contract, right? That's why we have the circumflex. So Philip approaches, meanwhile. Who's Philip? Oh, it's going to tell us. So Hopiliposiston, right? So Philip is. He is what? Right? We're not going to have an accusative, but another nominative, right? The nominative is nominative. So Philip is the. All right, then it gets funky here, right? To dikiapolidos huios. All right, to dikiapolidos. Yeah, some yellow on that. Right, this is genitive. Right? You should recognize to as a genitive article. We saw that before. Dikiapolidos, you haven't seen this ending for a genitive yet. Right? Dikiapolis is third declension, not second. Right? So this OS could trick you. So that's not nominative, but huios is. So ho goes with huios. And it's interrupted by this other article and noun, which is in the genitive. Right? Sometimes they'll do this where a genitive article and noun that's closely related to another article and noun, it's being linked to it with this of idea that we have to talk about. They'll put it right in the middle. Right? It's closely related to ho hios. They'll put it right in the middle. Right. So they told you that a common use of the genitive is the object of preposition showing place from which, but even more common use is to show possession, right? And think in particular the preposition of, right? So when you see the genitive, think of something. Talking that genitive without a preposition. So ho hios, the sun. Okay, to Dikiapolidos, that's genitive, so think of Dikiapolis. Right? So Philip is the son of Dikiapolis. Yeah, I told you before that the subject of Estin in this book usually would be the one with the article. But here both have articles, so that kind of breaks down here. Yeah, but still the meaning is kind of clear, right? Philip is Hohios, the son to Dikiapolidos of Dikiapolis. Comma, apposition. That's where you follow one noun with another that renames or describes it. So Hohios, okay, then renaming or describing the son. Pais megas, Pais boy, megas, big, a big boy. Right? Pais here, another third declension, so the ending you won't recognize. Megas also is an adjective, the as you won't recognize, but we will see megas soon. There you go. On the one hand, maybe helpful to see things as you haven't seen the grammar yet. On the other hand, maybe it's just unnecessarily confusing, but that's what we have to work with here. So Pais megas, so a big boy. Tekai is both and, right? So maybe both a big boy, Kai Andreas. Brave, so maybe again, a boy, both big and brave. That seems to follow. Andreas, right? Here is an adjective modifying Pais, right? Osh you recognize as a nominative ending, right? And Pais is nominative, though you don't recognize the form because it's a third declension. But the adjective here still has an OS ending. Right? talk more about adjectives. Some of them don't take first or second declension endings, so some of them wouldn't have os in the nominative, but we'll get to that later. And megas is kind of special. We'll get to that too. Okay, pere. So that's our next verb. He carries. To dapnon. He carries dinner. A neuter. To dapnon could also be nominative, right? A neuter here. To dapnon will be the nominative or the accusative form. But we don't seriously think that dinner is carrying something, right? No, he carries the dinner. It's the only logical meaning here. Pros ton patera, to the father. Right? Ton patera, accusative. I know because of the ton. Patera, right? This is another third declension, so the form, the ending here you won't recognize. So don't be thrown by that. Go with the ton. The ton tells you it's accusative, so it must be accusative. Epe de ace ton agron ace bine. So epe when ace bine, okay, bine ei. So it's singular. So he. There is no new nominative here, right? So who's the he? It's still Philip, right? So ace bine. He walks ace into, and then the preposition. We have the preposition and the prefix, right? It's one idea. So you don't have to say it twice. Just he walks into, then I can just skip over this ace because I've already covered it. Ton agron to the field. So when he walks into the field, Tom Patera Calais, he calls the father. Right? Tom Patera again, accusative. You know this because of the ton. You don't know because Patera yet, but you will see that in the upcoming chapter. Ton tells you what's accusative. Trust it. So Calais, any contract, right? He calls the father. Calais, and he says, El te duro, o pater, pater. So el te, we saw, is a singular imperative. So come here, father. Idu, right? We didn't see that in the grammar, but I have told you it is a singular imperative for look. So look. To dipton pero. So pero, verb ends in omega, it's I do something. So I carry dinner. So indicative omega, it's I do something. Miketi un pone. So no longer, therefore, pone is work a command. It's an imperative. And it's an EI, right? Here's where it gets tricky because an E contract imperative is going to end at EI because the stem here would be PONE, and then the ending is E, and E plus E make EI. So it's going to end in EI. So it kind of resembles a third person singular indicative, he works, but if it was that, you'd have a circumflex. So an E contract verb that is third person singular indicative, so he does something or she does something, you'd have a circumflex. If it's a E contract verb ending in EI, of course, but there's no circumflex, then it's the imperative. So it's helpful to know when a verb is e-contract, something to think about when you study your vocabulary. Alakatsi's day, so another imperative here, just ends in the E. It's not e-contract. So therefore no longer work, but sit. Kai depne, right? EI, we just talked about that with pone. So, and eat dinner. Okay, so you work on the rest. We'll go over all of this in class. Right, until next time.